Hello students, today I am going to explain the treatment of goodwill when it is already appearing in the books. We have already covered some topics of this chapter like introduction of this chapter, calculation of new profit sharing ratio, calculation of gaining ratio, and the treatment of goodwill when a partner retires or dies. So now I will explain the treatment of goodwill when it is already appearing in the books. So the treatment is same and in as in case of एडमिशन ऑफ अ पार्टनर हमें गुडविल अगर ऑलरेडी अपीयर होगी बैलेंस शीट में तो इसका ट्रीटमेंट क्या होगा सेम जो एडमिशन के टाइम पे था हमें गुडविल को क्या करना है रिटर्न ऑफ करना है राइट ऑफ करना है किस रेशो में ओल्ड रेशो में सो द ट्रीटमेंट इज old partners capital account debit to goodwill and the amount of goodwill will be distributed in old ratio. Now second, एडजस्टमेंट ऑफ एक्यूमुलेटेड प्रॉफिट एंड रिजर्व्स इसका भी ट्रीटमेंट क्या है सेम है जो एडमिशन के टाइम पे था ट्रीटमेंट इज सेम एज इन केस ऑफ एडमिशन ऑफ अ पार्टनर सपोज इन बैलेंस शीट देर इज जनरल रिजर्व प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस बैलेंस क्रेडिट बैलेंस ऑफ प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस. So the entry will be for distribution of reserves and accumulated profit. Entry will be general reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit to old partners capital account or current account. And this amount will be distributed in old ratio. Now second, for distribution of accumulated loss. In case of loss, all partners will be debited or their current account will be debited and profit and loss account will be credited. This is entry for distribution of reserves and accumulated profit and this is entry for distribution of accumulated loss. Now, next topic, payment of the amount due to retiring partner. जब भी पार्टनर रिटायर होगा हमने पढ़ा था कि पार्टनर्स को क्या क्या आइटम मिलेगा बैलेंस ऑफ कैपिटल शेयर इन रिजर्व्स शेयर इन रिवैल्यूएशन ऑफ एसेट्स एंड लाइबिलिटीज़ एंड शेयर ऑफ गुडविल. तो जो भी अमाउंट रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को ड्यू होगा वो मैंने पहले ही बताया था दिस विल बी पेड बाय टू मेथड. फर्स्ट, when amount due to retiring partner is paid in cash और बाय चेक इमीडिएटली. जिस टाइम पार्टनर रिटायर हो रहा है इमीडिएटली उसी टाइम पर हम पार्टनर को क्या कर रहे हैं पेमेंट कर रहे हैं. एंड द सेकेंड, व्हेन अमाउंट ड्यू टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर इज नॉट पेड इन कैश एंड अमाउंट ड्यू टू हिम विल बी ट्रांसफर टू हिज लोन अकाउंट. इसका मतलब क्या है सेम टाइम पर इमीडिएटली हम पार्टनर को पेमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं उसका जो भी अमाउंट ड्यू है उसको किस में ट्रांसफ़र कर रहे हैं लोन अकाउंट में एंड दिस विल पेड सम टाइम आफ्टर सम टाइम. ठीक है, तो दो हो गया व्हेन अमाउंट ड्यू टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर इज पेड इन कैश और बाय चेक इमीडिएटली. सेकेंड, when amount due to retiring partner is not paid in cash and amount due to him will be transferred to loan account. So in this case entry will be retiring partner's capital account debit to cash or bank. And in this case entry will be retiring पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स लोन अकाउंट. जो भी पार्टनर रिटायर हो रहा है उसके लोन अकाउंट में अमाउंट को क्या कर देंगे ट्रांसफ़र कर देंगे. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. A, B, C and D were partners. There were 4 partners A, B, C and D and the profit sharing ratio between them is 1:2:3:4. D retired and his share was acquired by A and B equally. Goodwill of the firm is 1,20,000. General reserve is 1,30,000. D's capital in the balance sheet is 3 lakh at the time of retirement. Pass necessary journal entry and prepare D's capital account. हमें डिटेल्स गिवन है क्वेश्चन में प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो गिवन है डी रिटायर हो रहा है और ये भी गिवन है दैट हिज शेयर वाज एक्वायर्ड बाय ए एंड बी इक्वली. इसका मतलब ये हुआ ए और बी डी के शेयर को इक्वली एक्वायर करा है. इट मीन्स ओनली ए एंड बी आर गेनिंग इन दिस केस एंड द गुडविल ऑफ द फर्म इज गिवन जनरल रिजर्व इज गिवन and the balance of capital is given. We have to pass journal entry. So first entry here for goodwill as you know, the entry for goodwill will be remaining partner to retiring partner. Remaining partner to retiring partner, or the partners who are gaining will be debited and the retiring partner will be credited. Now in this question you can see here only A and B gains, because it is clearly mentioned in the question that his share was acquired by A and B equally. There were four partners, but only A and B acquired his share. So A and B are gaining partner and the retiring partner is D. So the entry will be gaining partner to retiring partner or remaining partner to retiring partner. So so the entry will be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to D's capital account. Now what will be the amount? Amount will be, this is goodwill of the firm, means total goodwill. But we have to write here only retiring partner share, and the retiring partner share is 4 by 10. So the D share of goodwill is 1,20,000 into 4 by 10, that is 48,000, and this amount will be distributed in gaining ratio. And here gaining ratio is 1:1, because it is clearly mentioned that D share was acquired by BA and B equally. So the entry will be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to D's capital account, and amount is 48,000, and it is distributed in 1:1 ratio, that is 24,000 and 24,000. Now second entry for general reserve. In question general reserve is given 1,30,000. As you know, accumulated profit and all reserve always distributed in which ratio? Old ratio. And here old ratio is 1:2:3:4. So this amount 1,30,000 will be distributed in old ratio. So the entry will be general reserve account debit to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account, and to D's capital account. Means old partner will be credited and general reserve will be debited, and this amount 1,30,000 will be distributed in 1:2:3:4 ratio, that is old ratio. Now third entry. Third entry is D's capital account debit to D's loan account, because in this question nothing is mentioned about the payment to retiring partner. So whenever information is not given regarding payment, so it is assumed that the amount will be transferred to loan account. So for D the balance is total 4 lakh. How this is 4 lakh? Because he is getting 48,000 for goodwill and 52,000 for general reserve, and his balance is 3 lakh. So total amount due to him is 3 lakh plus 48,000 plus 52,000, that is 4 lakh. So the entry will be D's capital account debit to D's loan account. Now in this question we have to pass journal entry as well as we have to make capital account of D also. So capital account, D's capital account, by balance brought down. कितना बैलेंस में कैपिटल कितना गिवन था? 3 लाख. सो बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन इट इज़ 3 लाख. नाउ एंट्री फॉर गुडविल. Here we have pass entry A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to D's capital account. So this entry will be transferred to D's capital account. So here it is by B's capital account, by A's capital account, by B's capital account, amount 24,000. एट जनरल रिजर्व, बाय जनरल रिजर्व कितना मिला था डी को? 52,000. सो एयर बाय जनरल रिजर्व इट इज़ 52,000. नाउ टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ दीज, total amount is 3 lakh plus 24,000 plus 24 plus 52, that is 4 lakh. So this amount will be transferred to D's loan account, because nothing is mentioned in the question regarding payment. Then balance is to be transferred to loan account. It is assumed that the balance is transferred to D's loan account. अगर हमें क्वेश्चन में गिवन होता कि हम डी को इमीडिएटली पेमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पर D's लोन अकाउंट नहीं आता है, यहाँ पे हम क्या लिख देते? टू बैंक अकाउंट.